The sun penetrated the blue-green sea over the reef in shafts, like church light, clear to the reef. Those are words of novelist Thomas McGuane about the sea that calls to us. And McGuane is one of a gathering of brother warriors, buccaneers with rods and reels, determined not to plunder but to preserve all that lies bathed in the Caribbean sun, to preserve for those who will come after.
Right here.
45 feet.
Woohoo!
Good. You see him?
Oh, they're just coming off the dock.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he's.
Go for it.
Yep.
Watch your leg.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
I said it.
Good for it. Hey, Tarpon.
Off the country of Belize in the western waters of the Caribbean lies a trove of living silver. Silver that slashes and leaps at the end of an angler's line. These are the tales of a band of those anglers joined together on a quest for silver. A quest for adventure on the flats and the open seas. And a chance to learn about and give back to this wild treasure. These are the tales of Buccaneers and Bones. The fate of bonefish, tarpon, and permit require international conservation. And it's a matter that cannot be limited to pure environmentalists, but is something that will have an effect on business and industry as well. That is why entrepreneurs such as Patagonia founder Yvon Chouinard are involving themselves in the preservation of habitat and species.
The pessimist says, oh, everything's screwed. Don't bother doing anything. It's hopeless. The optimist says, oh, everything's great. Everything's going to be fine. Don't bother doing anything. Either way, nothing happens.
Chouinard has said that he runs his company like it is going to be here 100 years from now. And that means saving a natural world for it to be in.
You know, for the American people, they've taken a poll and they said that saving the planet is 19th on people's priorities. Well, saving the planet is number one. I mean, you know, like David Brower said, there's no business to be done on a dead planet. There's also no religion to be done on a dead planet. Manatee. E.O. Wilson says we're going through the 6th great extinction. 12,000 species are going extinct every year, starting with the big species. Well, guess what? We're a large species.
We come down to enjoy each other, enjoy the fishing, and do something, you know, for conservation, to give something back.
Over the sand, see him coming, moving from right to left. What, 100 feet?
You see him?
No, I didn't see him.
Yeah, he rolled about 11, about 100 feet. Pleased to meet you. Won't you guess my weight?
Oh, I love fishing with these guys. I mean, they're all really great friends, and it's worth it just to do that.
He's moving left.
Right here.
What, 35 feet? It's moving from left to right. Short and fast. I want it short and fast.
Come on. Get it.
Fast again.
God, look at them all.
What the? Boy, he disappeared. This whole setup is the worst.
Is it? Yeah.
I got to go back to the other one. I can't cast this thing at all. It just plunks.
The right rod for the right job means having plenty of them at the ready. An angler has to be prepared to switch instantly to that 12 weight when the dark shadow of a cruising tarpon falls across the marled bottom.
I see 2 of them, 3 of them on the edge of the dark and the clear at 10.
Going away.
There's 3 of them, 4 of them. They're 20 feet to the right. There's 3 right here. I think there's 2 more to the right. They're going away from us. Strip it a little faster.
Son of a gun.
Oh, that's what I call a refusal. A big school at 12:30, about 100 feet, moving left to right.
Another refusal.
You got more refusals than a hooker with a clap. You awake now, Ivo? It got your attention?
I am. Are these the resident fish here?
These are resident.
Oh, no wonder they're spooky. They've seen a lot of flies. They've been fished at for so many years that they're hard to catch. You just don't get many shots, you know.
In economics, as in angling, the pursuit of silver can be both rewarding and taxing.
Ah, too far. This is like bone fishing for tarpon.
Yeah. Goes to the flats.
They're like ghosts. They're way out there. They escaped.
On the Marls of Abaco, author Tom McGuane shares a boat with bonefish and tarpon trust Aaron Adams in search of bones.
Well, it looks like we're in the right place anyway.
It's beautiful with these mangroves.
The most fundamental meaning of land and sea is in mangroves. Mangrove forests are simply some of the richest and environmentally most complex ecosystems on the planet. They support a web of life that spreads from large mammals, including the ones called humans, down to the level of crustaceans and beyond. The increasing speed of the loss of the mangroves is one of the most critical environmental issues of the day.
Line issues here.
Get up, go some more to the right. Strip.
Ah, well done.
On the board, and it's not even 9 o'clock. You didn't see them and just fought them. You think they were bigger than they are.
Bonefish pack a lot of punch into a small package. And since it's not an eating fish, size is almost immaterial.
I love their faces. It's got the most touching face in angling. The bottom line is you really should love these fish. If you're like a miner or a logger looking at them from the standpoint of an extractive user, you're probably going to abuse the resource. Let me at them, Louie. If you look at tarpon or bonefish or permit and you feel just a kind of affection, not unlike the affection you feel for your dog at home, but you just kind of love those fish.
1 o'clock, moving up to 12 o'clock, about 20 feet.
20 feet?
To the left. To the left.
Too much?
She's on it.
Stop. Don't strip. Lift it there.
Woohoo! Pretty good. He's not sure he's hooked yet. There you go.
Here's your fish, David.
Nice. Once again.
Hold the tip up.
Yep.
He's still spunky. That's a nice fish.
Yep.
These fish are all very husky. Nice
Really
job.
good at all. Your heart must be singing knowing you're back in the gun seat. That's fast.
Exactly.
Good school.
I don't see him.
Just cast.
Farther? Oh, I see him now. I just spooked him.
Strip. Get a fish spot. We're now like 1 o'clock.
Oh, I see him now. Pointing away. It's a tough shot. Yep. A lot of blue on their fin. Is that all the time or just certain times of the year? All the time here. Wow. You know, the other thing that we found with the research, and this is true of all fish, if you're going to revive them, always make them go forward. Always forward. If you go back and forth, the way they get oxygen from the water, it's got to go from front to back. Okay, because the gills take the oxygen out of the water as it goes front to back. So, like when you have them close, and you have the leader and you want to revive them, you can just, pass them around in a circle, lead them around.
When you get through with that bonefish, let me light it and smoke it.
Now, Tom, if we're getting too many fish and you start to get worn out, you just let me know.
Okay.
All right?
Don't hold your breath.
Out on the flats, Yvonne Chenard and Bill Klein continue their hunt for tarpon.
Yeah, nice happy rolling tarpon. Got my mojo working.
On the flats, there's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all fish or one-size-fits-all tackle. Bonefish chase shrimp and crabs in mere inches of water. In the deep blue channels, great tarpon hunt down free-swimming bait fish. Rods, reels, and flies have to be as variable as the many species and as changeable as the tides and temperatures. For Bill Klein, hunting fish on the flats is like rehabilitation. It's all about the willingness to change.
Tarpon fishing, the reels become super important because you need that good drag system, because obviously you got a big fish pulling you around. A lot of porpoises around too.
Look at 10 o'clock, about 100 feet. See that dark thing on the bottom? That tarpon seems to be coming towards us. Can you see him?
Oh, they're just coming off the dark.
Yep,
Okay, I can see him. Yeah, he's...
Go for it.
Up, little shot. I need a little more line. He's coming again.
Lead him a little bit.
Oh, come on. Get that line shorter. It's right there. That's a nicer fish, too. Not quite enough. Damn.
That's a nice fish.
Yeah. He swam right under it. That was frustrating. And stay out. Son of a gun. Threw it real far when the fish turned, was stripping it in, then he started to come back. Had too much line, tried to strip it in to get it just right. He kind of cruised and saw the boat and off he went, so that was a big fish too. Tarpon is absolutely a spectacular fish. To see, you know, these large shapes coming at you, and you're throwing this little tiny fly in this huge ocean, and you're figuring, are these fish even going to see it?
Fish don't want to come out and play. I guess that's why they call it fishing and not catching.
Why be an optimist about these things?
Ahead lies the wide array of flat species, beckoning buccaneers.
Yeah. Nice fish. Yes, it is.
Chunker. Man, they're raw fish here. Oh, he's gone.